Recordings should reference musical works they are based on. But they rarely do. Why don't they?
Welcome to Music Pub Cartoons.
This is Tuesday Tech, where we discuss various aspects of using blockchain and music rights. Today we will discuss arguably the biggest issue in music rights, matching recordings and compositions.
Do you know how compositions predate recordings? Labels have been faster than publishers, which caused all this mess with recording metadata not referencing works.
Sure, the biggest issue in the industry.
Before we go on, I feel obliged to make two comments. 1. This is not really an issue directly related to blockchain, but any new approach that does not solve it is pointless. 2. It is an issue that should not have happened in the first place. So, why do we have this problem? Last week I talked about identifiers, specifically ISWC for musical works and ISRC for recordings. So, in order to link recordings and works in 2019, we are really talking about linking ISRCs and ISWCs. I also mentioned that ISWC is assigned by a central authority through collecting societies, while ISRC is assigned locally, by labels themselves. Obtaining ISWC from the central authority has been a slow process without a predictive outcome. Explanations about the process were mostly vague, for example, it will be issued when conditions are fulfilled. Because reasons. On the other hand, a label is given a prefix and they can issue ISRC immediately. They don't even have to report it to some central database. Actually they cannot, as one does not exist. Let's say a band creates a new song, composition, lyrics, recording, mixing, mastering, the whole shebang. And now they are ready to start distributing it. They are also their own indie label and each band member does their own self-publishing, and one of them does the administration for the rest. And they know everything there is to know about it, including everything about metadata. Ideal situation. And, still, they are screwed. Just like everyone else. If they want to distribute the song fast, their only option is to distribute it with metadata not containing ISWC. The alternative means a couple of weeks of delay, until one is assigned. Adding it later is not really feasible, as the song and its metadata has already spread. And matching them later on is a difficult and often unambiguous process. Usually the parties, who have to create royalty statements, start with a recording and look for the underlying work. ISRCs don't have a central database, so ISRC is useless for it. Quite often all that is available is the title and list of authors' last names. The search can be performed manually through ISWCnet, but the results are, quite often, ambiguous, and the process is slow. So, it is rarely done. CSAC, the Society of Collecting Societies Worldwide, released the specification for Common Works Registration Process version 3.0, where ISWC handling has significantly changed. While it is a big step in the right direction, it is still unclear how fast the process will be. Details can be found on my website, the link is in the description. If we are serious about using blockchain for music rights, with some kind of smart contracts, then the song chain must start with immutable composition metadata. We cannot allow a solution that has completely separate chains for works and recordings, because the matching problem will become unsolvable. Works precede recordings and it must be the strictest policy in the blockchain approach. So far, I have not talked about actual blockchain technologies. I chose to start with issues that must be solved, or at least agreed upon, before the actual design of the global music blockchain solution can even start. Does it have to be a global solution? Can it not start at many places at the same time, as proprietary projects, and then somehow unite? That is, after all, what is already happening. I cannot argue with reality, this process will continue, but at some point, only one system will prevail. It will most likely not be the best one, but the one that will attract the critical mass of major players in music rights. Who the major players are is not clear, probably any assumptions would prove to be wrong. Only time will tell. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next Tuesday Tech video, when we will finally start explaining blockchain.
Thanks for watching Music Pub Cartoons, developing software that uses music metadata, generates, parses, validates, merges or delivers. Check out CWR Dev Toolset and Visual CWR Validator. We also recommend this video. Please subscribe and press on the bell.